I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. It's just, I get confused. When I first brought him home, I started and I got depressed.
Did you tell your doctor?
He put me on some pills.
What pills?
It doesn't matter if you can't remember.
Gamonil, they were called.
Can you just tell me which hospital Ben was born in?
I've told you once, the General. Why does nobody believe me?
It's all right, Amanda. Calm down. We're sorry for how you had to do that. Once Ben's fluids have stabilised and he's had the operation, you're both going to be fine. Understand? I asked you to play it carefully.
The questions have to be asked.
The state she's in. It all fits. The confusion, the isolation, and Gamonil are antidepressants. She can't pull that name out of thin air.
Oh, Charlotte, please, you'd be surprised what people come up with under pressure. No, I've got to talk to my boss.
How are you feeling now?
Much better, thanks.
We'll keep on top of your stacks in future. But it's down to you as well, you know. When you get out of here and you're back at school, there won't be anybody there to remind you, will there? Use this, eh?
Anybody sitting here?
There is now.
I have to think twice about it. I mean, I don't want you flaking out on me. Put me off my food.
I'll do my best to stay awake. Tomorrow's too far away.
See, you made him desperate to go home with all his performance.
Just don't like it when stuff like that happens.
No, he likes it quiet. Don't you, Ashley? Well, never mind. Home tomorrow. Bet you a quid you're trying to come back.
Look, I don't care what she says. You're not to back down now. You've got every right to put up for that job.
That's what I said.
Mitchell doesn't own this place.
That's what I said.
You didn't.
Not in so many words.
Well, you look like you've just had a verruca done.
Just had my radio ripped off.
Oh.
Do you know how long it took me to save up for that?
Now if you like.
If you want a bath at any time, 2 inches of water at the most. Keep the dressing dry.
God, it's drinking it.
You can't tell the difference. It's the real thing. Scum!
Hey! What do you think you're playing at?
That's that bunch of deadheads.
He started it, Diane.
Look, I don't care.
You brain cell, will you? Watch me.
Right, you've had your fun. Time to leave, I reckon.
You're sad. Really sad.
While you're in here, you ought to ask him to give you a sense of humour.
You want to stick your face in a microwave. Get it to match your arms.
Nurse Mitchell, I'd like a simple answer to one question. James's snack this afternoon, did you forget to give it to him?
Yes.
Teaching a 10-year-old the diet control of diabetes is difficult enough as it is, without nursing staff lapsing into negligence.
It wasn't as simple as that. I've written a report.
It'll make interesting reading.
As soon as possible, please. Yeah, thanks, Sergeant. Bye.
Sergeant, you've been onto the police.
Well, we can hardly accuse Amanda of having someone else's baby till we actually know there's a baby missing.
You might have waited to discuss that with me.
Oh, look, Charlotte, you do your job and I'll do mine. The last thing I can afford if this blows up is the front page, what did the social worker do?
I happen to think there's a lot more at stake than saving your face, Steve.
So do I. Clear judgment's at stake, and that's more your problem than it is mine.
You're fine with your mates there. Plenty of that. On your own, you're nothing. That's when I'll get you. When you're least expecting it. Watch your back, that's my advice.
You seemed alright this aft, but I reckon they're both nutters. You don't get that kind of thing down our estate.
Down your estate, there's a panic if the ice cream van's late.
It's rougher than you think. We had our window smashed a couple of months back.
Your Tony did that with a ball. You told me.
OK, jailbird. So we don't have police cars on every corner.
We do here.
And the last time that you saw the car intact?
When I came on duty yesterday, about 8 o'clock last night. Do you know how long it took me to save up for that radio? 2 months. Thought I'd treat myself to a bit of quad for the first time. Thought the car would be safe.
I'm going to be needing the office in a couple of minutes, so if you wouldn't mind.
It's like cell block H in here with her sometimes. She gets a bit carried away with the uniform.
She's my wife. 5 years married and no hitches.
Yeah. Well, perhaps it pays to be on the disciplined side sometimes.
Look, don't get me wrong, Dr. Gallagher, but I've looked at that car of yours and the radio's not the only thing missing. So's a tax disc, the offside indicator and the tread on most of your tyres. It's a danger on the roads. I'll give you 7 days to get it taxed and present your documents to the police station. Be seeing you.